As one Laura to another Laura. So I just want to get a bit of your wine background firstly. What is your role at Gusbourne?
So I'm Global Ambassador at Gusbourne. I've been there since 2015. So.
And what attracted you to the brand, would you say?
Two things, I think, initially. Firstly, the wines were standout. And then when I went down to the winery and I met the team and I saw the passion behind everything and the real kind of desire to always want to do things in absolutely the best way possible, then it was very exciting. And then to be given the opportunity to be part of the team was
Cool.
Amazing.
And so what was your background then? How did you move into the actual world of wine in the first place? You were starting at not the very beginning when you were 16 and drank terrible cheap stuff like we all did, but where did it become more serious for you? Did you study wine? Did you do courses?
It pretty much did start then, actually.
Oh, right.
It's bad, isn't it? I was, we all had part-time jobs and I was a teenager. I had a part-time job in a restaurant, which I loved.
Yeah.
And then was also thinking about doing law at university. And as I got ever closer, I realised that I loved working at the weekends in restaurants more. So I changed my degree and did hospitality management instead. Started wine courses there from the first year and the WSET courses, and just kind of snowballed from there really, and graduated and started working in Hotel du Vin, which of course at the time was just still owned by Gerard and Robin. Then they sold, and I went on and worked with Gerard at Hotel Terravina. And then went on and worked in other places. So probably 12 years or so as a sommelier.
What kind of, if any, challenges did you kind of face when you were kind of coming up through the ranks? And were there any for women in that time?
I feel quite fortunate in many ways, in the sense that my first head sommelier when I joined Hotel du Vin was Claire Thévenot, now Master Sommelier. And she was a wonderful force of inspiration and was a brilliant teacher as well. So I've always been fortunate in that respect to have some quite strong female role models to look up to in the industry, and there's wonderful women in this industry.
What do you think we should be celebrating most about women in wine? What do you think?
Yeah, I just think there are so many wonderful women working in the world of wine, and I think we bring such inspiration and positivity and great skills to the workforce as well. So I think it's a bright future ahead.
Are there any or many female winemakers working at Gusbourne?
There are, yeah, absolutely. So we have 2 women who work in the cellar full-time, out of a full-time kind of cellar team of 4. Our assistant winemaker is female. She's brilliant, Mary.
Excellent.
Yeah, we have a good, strong female representation at Gusbourne.
Okay. So, well, we've got a bottle in front of us, which is being pinioned by a Coravin device, which I see. Is this the kind of thing you would commonly use at Gusbourne as well?
We would like to.
You would like to?
Yes, of course.
You will.
It's still very new, but we are looking forward to exploring it a bit more in the future, actually, because it's a very exciting development, especially for a sparkling wine producer.
I know. I mean, have you kind of heard of anything of the like before? I mean, to me, it's the fact that you can have a glass and then put it away for up to a month, and then still come back and it will taste as good as the day it was opened.
So this is our Brut Reserve 2018.
Thank you.
Classic blend of all 3 varietals.
Okay.
And this is how it works.
Okay.
So
Laura, you've obviously got access to a lot of fantastic wines at Gusbourne and obviously the rest of the wines of the world. But if I had to ask you to pick just one, your death row wine, if you were going to die tomorrow and you could only have one glass of a wine in this world before that happens, which one would you pick and why?
I would say if I could really only have one, then it would have to match, I think, with my death row dish, which would be a beautiful bavette steak. And so it would be a glass of Côte Rôtie, and maybe from René Angel or from Patrick Jamin as well. But I think it would be Côte Rôtie, Syrah from the Northern Rhone, my absolute love.
Really? And why? What are the qualities of this one particularly? Because,
it has such beautiful kind of cherry, black fruit, pepper kind of characters coming through, and then this wonderful intensity and spice and elegance. And as these wines age, they are just beautiful. They have such character and complexity.
Well, that would send you off just delightfully, wouldn't it?
I think it would.
Okay, well, thank you. And cheers. And let's hope it doesn't happen anytime soon.
Absolutely.
Okay.